There are two kinds of people in this world. The people who fail to do what they know they should, and those who keep doing things they know they shouldn't. Guess what? You're both. Hi, I'm your podcast host and life and business coach, Marci Barker, aka your loving kick in the pants. In this podcast, I'll teach you the 6 steps of my accountability code framework that will enable you to wake up with clarity and show up with aligned action steps that make follow through easy and peaceful. When you're ready for more, head to marcibarker.com and we'll chat about your next goal. All right, let's dive in. Hello, my beautiful people. Guess what is happening? The 5-day Community to Cash Challenge is now done, complete, and we are ready to rock and roll. So the Community to Cash Challenge is a challenge I created to help people increase their audience engagement and to monetize whatever audiences they're spending their time in. That's right. I'm saying you can make money in other people's communities and you don't have to have your own community to make money from. And you guys, I've made multiple 6 figures from Facebook, from Instagram, utilizing free social media. So I can promise you the things that I teach in this challenge they're just basic marketing principles. That's all they are, truly. They're not specific to social media. It's just how you build relationships so that you can make more money in your business. That's all it is. So the 5-day Community to Cash Challenge is a very simple way for you to learn the marketing strategies that will carry over into any community you hang out in. So I'm super excited about that. So as I tell you about the challenge, I'm just going to dive into it. I'm going to open it up on my computer and I'm going to tell you about all of the amazing parts in it because you guys, it's only $27 right now. I'll just tell you that. Okay, normally this challenge is going to be $97, but if you guys grab it now, if you're a new member to the community, you'll get a deal on it, or if you join us before it starts, you're going to get a deal on it for only $27. So you're going to want to head to bossminded.com and just get it right now, because once you have access to it, you also get it for lifetime, so it's always going to be there. But man, I'm talking fast because I am so excited about this. Okay, in the Community to Cash Challenge, it is 5 days, okay? If you guys don't know yet, I'm your loving kick in the pants, which means I'm all about taking action. And Boss Minded is an empowered community for women where connection meets action. So in this 5-day challenge, I have given you all of these really great resources for you to take action. And what's really awesome about taking action is that you're going to see results from doing it. But if you guys raise your hand if you've ever been one of those people who's posting nonstop on social media and you're still not making sales because you're not clear, you're not organized, you don't know the right things to say, and sometimes you just put the wrong message in front of the wrong people and it just makes social media really draining. Okay? So in the Community to Cash Challenge, I'm just going to give you a breakdown of how it works. Okay? So very first, when you log into the challenge, we're starting a big group together, so we all have a specific start date. But if you're listening to this podcast after that, this is just ready to go. You can buy the challenge, it will open up, and you can start this 5-day challenge. Now, the very first thing that you're going to get in this challenge is an instant bonus, and it is called a KPI tracker. KPI stands for Key Performance Indicators. This means that in any business, there are certain things that you want to track in order to see results in your business. So because we're doing a 5-day challenge, I'm giving you the exact things to track to see if your efforts are bringing you towards your big goal. So in the challenge, it's 5 days. And so I've given you a free guide with KPIs to track that make it so easy to build your community and to participate in a community that is going to support you and eventually buy from you. So that's the first thing. That's an instant bonus. You get it as soon as you join the challenge. The next thing that you're going to get as an instant bonus is an engagement guide. Now, some people think that I have gotten a lot of engagement just from posting a lot, but guess what? When you want more engagement, you actually have to engage with people. Not just make posts, but you actually have to engage back. So in the challenge, one of the instant bonuses is an engagement guide that helps you gather more engagement. And the cool thing about engagement is that what you're really doing is just building connections with like-minded individuals. And when you connect with the right people, they naturally want to know what you're doing next. And they're more likely to follow you and to connect with you if they like you. So engagement guide, that's in there. Another instant bonus in the challenge is called social media post templates. Now, I created these because if this is somebody's very first exposure to like using social media for their business, then templates can help, because you would be surprised at how many people are actually scared to make posts. It's weird because you look at the internet and you think about all the videos you watch on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook where people are recording themselves, like selfie views, they're recording themselves. But if you see people in real life recording themselves, you're like, that looks kind of weird. So people often feel weird of making a post about themselves, even though they are constantly consuming posts where people are talking about themselves. So this instant bonus that you get just for joining the challenge, there are social media templates that help you start conversations, but because the Community to Cash Challenge is very specific into helping you become a part of a community and making money from it, in the social media post templates, there are 3 templates for every single day of the challenge. So you're probably like, well, what are the days of the challenge? Okay, now let's get into this. These are the 5 required challenge tasks that you'll want to do in order to learn these marketing principles. And after I tell you about the challenge tasks, I'm going to tell you about the extra bonuses for completing this challenge. And then I'm going to tell you about extra fast action bonuses for doing the 5-day challenge in 5 days. Okay, so first, these are the 5 components of the Community to Cash 5-day challenge. Are you ready? Are you so excited? Because you guys, I'm telling you all of the content inside of the challenge. But the reason why you're going to want to buy the challenge is because you're going to have it for life, and you're going to see examples of very high performing posts that you can do in the same way to go from being a part of a community to actually making money in the places that you're hanging out with, okay? So day 1 is called community. So this is where you just say hi, okay? I'm teaching you guys the strategies right now, so get a paper and pencil and write these things down. Because again, these marketing principles are not just for social media. This is for anywhere you hang out in. This can be any business group, any networking event you go to, any business conference you go to. You can literally use these strategies in order, and you're going to find more results in people purchasing from you. Okay. So number 1, in a community, just say hi to people. Like whatever Facebook groups you're in, go and say hi and make it known that you're part of the community. And if you don't want to make a post in one of the Facebook groups you're in, then you should just leave the group and clear up your feed. Okay. But being a part of a community is really, people can't buy from you unless they know who you are. So you have to make yourself known. Day 2, this is about connecting with people. So when you're in a community, you actually have to start and to say like what you love about the community or what you hope to connect with in the community. And imagine yourself like going to a potluck, okay? You pull up to the potluck and you're just like, hey, we're here. The next thing you do is you look at the table and you're like, what do I want to eat? What looks good? Because there's a lot to take advantage of, but you actually have to decide what you want to connect on and what you're here for. Because if you go to the buffet and like everything looks nasty, guess what? You're in the wrong group. You're at the wrong potluck. You're at the wrong buffet, okay? So taking action in your business is like actually determining what you want to connect with on people, because if you're in the wrong groups, in front of the wrong people, it's going to feel like a lot of work, and it's actually not even going to be fun at all. So to connect with people, you have to decide what you love. Okay, next you have to learn how to communicate, okay? So again, let's pretend you're going to a potluck and you see some food you like, but then you go and talk to people and they're all speaking a different language. It's like, how in the world are you supposed to communicate with them? Well, when it comes to making money out of communities that you spend time in, you have to like actually articulate what you're there for. So this means if you're in the boss-minded Facebook community, you have to say, here's what I'm working on in my business, or here are the things that I'm looking to accomplish. Because in a business setting, people want to help you and you're there to grow your business. So just cut straight to the point and make it known of why you're there. You have to be able to communicate these things. I cannot tell you how many people complain in their business that they're not making enough money, but their social media is like dead. They haven't done anything, and they rely on word of mouth as their number 1 marketing strategy, which it's not going to happen if you don't actually communicate what you want people to communicate about you. So that's the 3rd thing. All right, the 4th thing is having a call to action. Now, call to action is a fancy business term where you tell people what to do, but in terms of creating a connection inside of a group to prep people to buy from you, what we're going to do is just ask for engagement. So what makes this really effective in social media is engagement is how the platforms push you out there. If you're using the app and you're encouraging more people to use the app, then that app likes your activity on there, and that helps your posts and your content get seen by more people. So on a day where you're going to do a call to action, you're literally just asking for engagement. So this can be as complicated as, here, get my freebie. Okay, I'm being sarcastic. That's not complicated at all. But some people don't even have a freebie. Some people don't even know where to send people because they don't have an email list. That is totally fine. You can still be successful if that is you. But when we're talking about asking for engagement, you now have a little bit of work to figure out, what community am I in? How have we connected? What is my goal, or what did I need to communicate? And now how can I bring people into that conversation in a way that helps us move forward together? So again, inside of the challenge, there's a little bit more context there, but asking for engagement is literally saying, hey, who wants to move forward with me in this way? And it can be move forward by taking your freebie, or it can be move forward in agreeing with me, move forward in having a conversation. Like, asking for engagement is you just saying, who are my people? And you don't have to commit to everything right now, but just like, let's move forward in a very, very small way. Hey, my beautiful people. The message of waking up and showing up is yours for the taking. In fact, it's completely free. All you got to do is take this quick action. I've recorded my entire audiobook, and I'd love for you to consume it between episodes. Head to marcibarker.com to get instant access to the accountability code, Wake Up and Show Up. And then the last day of the 5-day challenge is cash. So this is where you will make a low dollar offer to the community. Now, you're not going to make millions of dollars on a low dollar offer unless you've got millions of followers, but a low dollar offer is a very little commitment for people to get into your ecosystem of your products or services. So the way that you're going to see results when you make a promotional post within a community is, for one, be a part of the community, connect with the right people, be clear on what you're doing, and see if people are engaging with it. Because if you've done all 4 of those things properly, then when it comes time to cash in, you're going to see some results. Now, what is really, really cool about this community to cash challenge is that, again, it has those instant bonuses for you to increase engagement, to track what's working, and to repeat this with the social media templates. You guys, these marketing principles are going to translate to a lot of different areas. So in this challenge, I have also created completion bonuses, because in the 5-day challenge, yes, I know life happens, or if you're like, I don't even know how to ask for engagement, or you get paralyzed because you're too scared to put something out there, or you're not even sure what kind of cash product you can cash in on, then there will be a chance that you don't get it done in 5 days. And that is totally fine. I have made the challenge available so that once you have it forever. But I still want you to finish it. I still want you to learn these marketing principles, because even if you can't apply everything at once, there's still a lot of power in learning the concepts that are going to bring you some results. So that's why I've included some completion bonuses. And the very first one is a compelling headline generator. This one I'm super excited about because actually just in the Facebook group, somebody made a post and she's like, I'm so sick of the posts that say, are you someone who ... And I was like, I haven't really seen a lot of those posts. She said that she actually checks out immediately because she knows it's going to be a sales pitch. And I was like, I haven't seen any of those posts for a really long time. And I think it's because I'm so used to having a lot of different ways to gain attention. And that is with headlines. So the reason why it's a completion bonus is because I want you to just take action and try. You don't have to be perfect, but once you have proven that you can make 5 posts on your own, however long it takes you, then I'm going to give you a compelling headline generator so that you can improve. But there's no reason to give you something if you haven't done anything yet. So the second one, a completion bonus, after you have completed the challenge, we're going to shout you out on our Boss Minded Facebook page and our Instagram account, which is really cool because once you have done these 5 posts, then everybody can get a really good idea of what you do and how to move forward with you. So when you're clear in your message and you've taken some action, we're just going to light some fire underneath you and shout you out to make it even better. So again, that's a completion bonus, which means you got to do the challenge first, and then you can lock that in. All right, the third completion bonus that we have is a content plan strategy call with me or somebody on the Boss Minded team. And this is really cool because, again, once you've completed the challenge and you've experienced day 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, guess what? We're going to help you optimize, and we're going to help you do that time and time and time again. Because believe it or not, guys, the marketing principles that I use have helped me have really big launches. I'm talking about like over $50,000 I've made doing a launch, and it's because I've used some of the same marketing principles that I'm teaching you guys. So having the content plan strategy call as a bonus is a really good way for you to optimize what you're already doing, but that's only good for people who take action. So that's why it's a completion bonus, and it can be yours. It can be yours in this challenge. So I'm really excited about that. Now, the very last part of the challenge, which I'm really excited about, are fast action bonuses. And the fast action bonuses are for people who complete the 5-day challenge in 5 days. Again, this is so simple, you wouldn't even be surprised. Or you would be surprised. What am I saying? Either way, I'm confusing myself now. Fast action bonuses are for the people who take action, and they're for the people who take imperfect action, because when you're learning marketing principles, guess what? You're probably never going to get them right the first time, ever. But as you continue these posts and this content, you'll begin to see what people resonate with, what gets engagement, what offers are actually converting, and things like that. So when you do the 5-day challenge in 5 days, there are 4 bonuses that you can unlock. So the very first one, oh, you guys, I actually can't tell you these because this information really is only relevant to the people who take action. So when you guys get the challenge, the Community to Cash challenge, it actually says, oh, okay, I can tell you this. I can tell you the names of the fast action bonuses, but I can't give you more information than that. But the first one is you're going to get free advertising, ... The second one is a mastermind sneak peek, ... And the third one is VIP status, ... So I cannot tell you what those are because, again, those are only relevant to the people who take action. So when you do the 5-day challenge in 5 days, you can unlock those, and then it gives you way more details on what you get to cash in on. But the very last fast action bonus I can tell you about, and this is a $500 coupon to my accountability accelerator. The reason why I put this in the fast action bonus is because the kind of people who sign up for my accountability accelerator are the people who want to go faster with what they're doing. It doesn't mean that they're getting all the results that they already want. It means that they're in a hurry to figure it out. They're in a hurry to get it done. They're in a hurry for results. So if you can make 5 posts in 5 days following this marketing strategy, then you and I have something to work with to reach your goals on a faster level. So this whole podcast of Your Loving Kick in the Pants was started, if you guys go back to like the first 20 episodes, the very first 20 episodes are me interviewing my clients who have gone through the accountability accelerator. So if you guys are like, I wonder if I should do this Community to Cash challenge. Duh, you should, because it's going to teach you very basic stuff. But if you've ever been like, I want more for myself, I want more for my business, then you might as well go do 5 days worth of posts to get $500 off the program. So I'm really excited about that. But most importantly, I want you guys to learn these marketing principles because I have been blessed to be able to grow my business with free social media. Like when people ask me how I've grown, it's like I just take action, I just try things and I see what works. And I continue to do what works and I stop doing the things that don't work. And this 5-day Community to Cash challenge helps you learn those things in very, very bite-sized steps. But the coolest part about it is I just got on a call with somebody. She's coming to my next retreat and she has done my program in the past. And I said, hey, what made you want to come to the retreat and come again? And she was like, honestly, I just want to feel included in the group. Like, I love this community and I want to stay connected and I want to continue to build the friendships. And I actually started crying because I was like, that is so sweet. Because I put a lot of work into this boss-minded community, and sometimes you just never know what you're going to get because the community is growing and there's a lot of new people. And for her to be like, I'm coming back because it's a place where I feel safe and comfortable to be myself, but also grow. I was like, okay, that is so freaking cool. So this challenge is going to help you no matter where you're at. If you're like, I want to be a part of a community, or if you're like, I want to get better at business, or if you're like, I just want to make more money, then this challenge is going to be right for you. So I'm going to quit talking. I tried to talk so fast and this was still a long podcast. I appreciate all of you guys who listen to the podcast. And I encourage you to go and get the Community to Cash Challenge. You can go to bossminded.com to get that. And hopefully you get it while it's on sale. But if not, I can promise you it's worth full price because you're going to make a lot more out of this challenge than you're going to put into it. So if you guys have any questions at all, please reach out to me. If you guys are not yet a part of the Facebook community, Boss Minded, you're going to want to be. And at the end of the day, I'm here to be your loving kick in the pants because I know that that's what all of us need in order to take action, even when sometimes it's a little bit scary or we're not exactly sure what the outcome is going to be. But I can promise you, you take the leap, you're going to learn during the journey and you're going to benefit from some results that you created. So I will see you all next week for another episode of Your Loving Kick in the Pants. Thank you for listening, friends. If you got value out of this episode, I would love for you to drop a review or share this with a friend. Let's be real. Let's spread the word because we all know someone who could use your loving kick in the pants.